Look, I'm productive. I'm making another video for my YouTube channel instead of doing schoolwork. Haha. But I thought since I have all this time on my hands, why not make a start on those kind of emo bands I was going to get to reviewing because I want you people, you strange amount of people who have been watching my videos in the past couple of days to find some new music that I enjoy, me, and I hope you will enjoy as well. So, if you checked out the description in my last video, or if you had the volume turned up, you would have heard me mention a band called Turnover, who are headed by Austin Getz. I have another script thingy to my right, left, my right, your left. Um, so Turnover started in around 2009, and they signed under Broken Rim, and I got to give a shout out to Robbie for recommending me Sports and I Call Fives, who are signed under them as well. But around 2012-ish, they kind of moved on to Run for Cover Records, who are probably my favorite record dealers right now, because they've got bands like Teen Suicide and The Sundays and Basement and Modern Baseball. I counted properly that time. Look, one, two. No, I'm not doing it. Um, but yeah, they have all those bands who I really enjoy listening to. But Run for Cover do have kind of a theme running through all of their bands, and that is more darker, emotional, emo lyrics. And Turnover aren't much different here. They do cover a lot more darker subjects in their songs, which you will see when I mention one off this album, Peripheral Vision. This album is the second feature length that they've done, preceded by Magnolia from 2013. This one came out in 2015. Also, there have been a few EPs and a few splits. One which was with Citizen, which was really good, and you should check out Citizen. I'll put a link to some of Citizen's musics in the description. But is Peripheral Vision, the 2015 album, any good? Yes and no. Which may be surprising to you guys because it's like, oh no, Dylan's not really a fan of this album. That's not what I mean. Sorry. It's both good and bad in a way that the songs are good. I can easily listen to this short, sweet 39-minute album, and I have been for the past couple of days just on loop because all the songs are easy to digest. There's not a lot of variation from the minimalist guitar work, but that's fine, really. These guys and the Sundays are two of my favorite bands, and both of them have really repetitive themes that link all their songs together. The Sundays have a really really signature guitar riff or guitar sound for each of their songs, and Turnover have a kind of shoegazy dream pop theme going on, at least through this album. Magnolia was a bit different. It was a bit heavier, and if you want to go check that out, I'll link that as well as this album in the description. But just be aware that this album does sound quite a bit different to that one. Anyway, some songs I can recommend off this album, because there's three that I really enjoy that are also very different from each other, even though there are that similar underlying repetition throughout all the songs. Starting off with I Would Hate You If I Could. This song, I think, was recorded for a previous split album that they did, and then it was just added onto this album. And it's similar in themes to Little Brother's Terrace album, where it describes a relationship where this person is reliving all the good times, yet this person still upset them a whole bunch. And the chorus is very bittersweet, where it talks about how they used to spend all their nights laughing, trying not to wake up the roommates down the hall. And it also described very, very rough sex, where this person was pinned up against the wall. So yeah, nice themes here. But it also talks about how I think it's from Austin's perspective here, but he says about how he saw her out one evening, yet he couldn't talk to her. It froze him where he stood. There's a cat in here now. Go away. And then we have Take My Head, which is the classic emo song, and it's one of those songs where the lyrics are very dark. The chorus itself is very dark, where it talks about basically committing suicide. Especially the one line where it says, paint my drain with a little red stain tonight. Nice, guys. But it's got a very misleading guitar lick right at the very beginning, where it's heavy, and you think, oh, this song's going to be a very heavy song, but it's not. It's very, again, bittersweet with how the lyrics and the actual music being played fit together. Finally, we have Dizzy on the Come Down, which is very sweet, not bittersweet, really. Let me find a tennis ball. I like how this song has a very contrasting chorus, where it gets very dark, where he asks this person to come and spin with him. I guess it's about a drug trip, possibly, I don't know. Other than that, though, everything else kind of blends, where I said that there's a lot of repetition or repetitiveness that link all the songs together. That's kind of what happens here. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I still enjoy songs like Hello Euphoria, which starts off with I'm feeling skinny at the waistline, where, oh, my laptop turned off, oh dear, saying about how he's kind of gotten a lot skinnier and sicker ever since this person's left his life. That's my interpretation, at least. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I am not this person who wrote the song. Anyway, hands. The most important and the thing I like most about this album is how raw and emotional it is, even though there's a lot of contrast between the very happy guitar riffs. So if you like a lot of darker lyrics in your songs, and you like catchy songs that will get stuck in your head, definitely check out this album. I would recommend it for you. Other than that, though, I might end this one off here. Stay tuned on my channel, subscribe, like this video, dislike it if you're Liam or Noah or anyone else. But yeah, stay tuned for a review of, I'm probably going to do Waste Yourself / DC Snuff Film by Teen Suicide, even though I like I Will Be My Own Hell for There Is a Devil Inside My Body a lot more, just because I think DC Snuff Film is a lot more accessible, and I don't really want to recommend you guys an album that's kind of hard to get into, because although I think you're capable of getting into it, I just don't want you to be like, oh, Dylan listens to shit. And also Cat Food's acoustic album, because I really think you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, I'll end this one here. See you later.